It's Hiker Dude Dad. We're just south of Lancaster, right along the Susquehanna River. Washington Borough, I think is the area. And, well, we're gonna hike up there. So we're at the Turkey Hill Trail Nature Preserve, right along the Susquehanna River. We are gonna hike just about straight up for the first part of this few hundred feet. Basically gonna climb Turkey Hill. At the top are a really cool thing and a really gross thing. The cool thing is there are two gigantic windmills up there, which are pretty awesome. Can stand practically at the base of them. The only thing separating you from the windmills is a fence from a landfill. I tend to come here in the winter time when it's cool and not as malodorous, I guess. I have no such expectations today, as it's already 72 degrees. It's June. It's hot. It's probably gonna get close to 90 today. It is before 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to knock this out before then. But I don't know. I need some elevation here. Second big elevation hike of the week. And then I'm just gonna cruise into the weekend. So we're starting out in all shade here on this path. We're starting to go uphill here a bit. It's gonna be a pretty solid climb, but the trail itself pretty narrow here. A lot of washout, so it's gonna get steep, but it's also very much kind of tilted to the right here, just kind of trying to make you fall off. Good footing is key. Yeah, if it wasn't so wooded right now, I'm telling you, I prefer early spring, late fall for hiking a lot. Susquehanna River is out there, but man, it's really obstructed by the trees and everything. So due to allergies and missing out on views, man, I don't like late spring, early summer hiking. Definitely prefer fall and winter. Stay a little cooler, plus you get better views without all the leaves on the trees. This is a part of the trail here pretty early on that has had a lot of erosion and washout, but about a year or two ago they came in and kind of rebuilt, added some steps. Pretty much a rock slide right there. So many trails here along the Susquehanna River south of Lancaster. Basically there's a lot of elevation out here, but then it'll dip down to the river and then go back up, and then dip down to the river and go back up. So you're mostly at the higher elevations south of here, but every time there's a little tributary stream, you're diving down, so it's like a roller coaster. You can get a lot of elevation down here, some strenuous hikes. A couple of these places are in my playlist I need to make someday. My top 5 Grand Canyon training hikes around where I live. They got us into shape to go rim to river in the Arizona Grand Canyon. And yeah, I need to, once I get videos made for all of those, I think I'll playlist them together. Right, so all of a sudden, come out of the woods, and there they are. And here's the landfill. Got trucks up there hauling garbage. Not much smelling it yet, but next part of the trail goes down there, so definitely gonna walk past it. We're way up close. So here's closest you can get to the windmills. Come up on a gate here, and yeah. Trying not to look directly in the sun here, but they are pretty impressive, these two. Last time I was here, they weren't spinning at all. It was very calm. So yeah, enough energy to power 750 homes here. Turkey Point. Yeah, there are two 1.6 MW, I don't know, milliwatts wind turbines. The Lancaster County Solid Waste Management Authority and PPL Energy installed them in 2010. They provide 25% of Turkey Hill Dairy's annual electricity needs, 7.76 million kilowatt hours. The steep grade that I hiked up didn't go unnoticed. This topography, the wind currents from the west-northwest accelerate up this bluff from the Susquehanna River, producing an average wind speed of 14.5 miles per hour up here. And that's why these turbines are here. Also have a nice little lookout for us. Got a survey point up here. And this would be very peaceful. This would be very peaceful if not for this landfill right here. With those trucks and everything else going. Benjamin Henry Latrobe, America's first professional architect. I thought it was Art Vandelay, but no, apparently it's Benjamin Henry Latrobe. Surveyed a lot of this area, but yeah, we're up here over the Susquehanna, and awesome view. Looking north up the river. The bridge is way out in the distance, probably can't see on the GoPro. It's where Columbia is. Yeah, keep slamming it, dump truck. Jesus. All right, anyway, nice overlook. Down there's where I came from. Right up under these turbines. So this is the part of the trail that literally stinks. We passed where we came up the hill, and now gonna head south here. Spiderwebs. Spiderwebs between the trees and the barbed wire fence. So we are walking along the edge of this landfill. Yes, it does literally stink. It's not as bad as I expected, but it's there. It's noticeable. But for like the next like quarter to half a mile, it's kind of wedged between the woods and this fence, so it's not the best looking hike, you know. But Turkey Point there with the windmills and the overlook was nice. The climb was awesome, and I'm gonna go hopefully get to another outlook above the Susquehanna River called Star Point. All in all, it's gonna give me probably end up being about 7 mile round trip here. So the first mile of this hike was up the hill to Turkey Hill to the windmills. That lookout is right at the 1 mile point. The next mile pretty much is along the fence of the landfill. There's a little area there where you dip down and go away from it. for a bit, kind of in the woods, really kind of closed off, but you can still hear all the trucks up there. So I'm getting almost to the 2-mile point here. When I get to the end of this fence right down here, then we're going to drop off and not see the landfill again. And I can kind of see one of the turbines up there. Actually, I can see them both. Not really moving right now though, not a lot of wind right now. But still following the blue trail, and once we get past this fence, then we're done with landfill. I'm not going to make this an out and back. I'm going to kind of loop this after we get to Star Rock, eat something. Then you can cut down to the Enola low grade trail, which is kind of like a bike trail along the river. I think I'm going to do that on the way back. It's already getting pretty hot, and it's very humid. So yeah, right here we kind of go pick up the trail over here, and now we're gonna, oh my, is this it? All right, I check my maps. It's very overgrown. Pretty good at remembering trails, but yeah, after you get past the landfill thing, you kind of take the road looking path as the tire tracks and everything, and that'll bring you down into the woods here. All right, so we're away from the landfill, coming down this nice little stream crossing here. I don't think I've gone this way before. I don't forget trails very often. Some didn't seem right up top. Well, no, I recognize this little red building over here. So, I don't know. Maybe the season's changed. Maybe it's a little different. You got me. But, yeah, somehow I got back to a place I know. I've seen this red building before. So, I'm around the right path. So, after another pretty tough climb here, came out of the woods again into the Chestnut Grove natural area. It's kind of a big reserve here. Oop, nope, I want to be over there. Darn it. Yeah, so big wide open area. It's sunny. It's hot and humid. So I'm gonna get across this area as fast as I can. You know, about halfway up that hill over there, somewhere over there, there's a bench, I think towards the top of that hill. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, hang to the right once you get here. I'll take you up that hill. Now on the other side of that hill, a little more of a walk, but then you get to the Star Rock Overlook. We'll get there, and then I'll cut down through the woods, and I'm going to take that flat trail back. Should be shady, hopefully a little more breezy along the river. I'm sweating buckets here. Definitely gonna stop at this bench and drink, probably eat some grapes. All right, so made it to the top of that hill. Windmills out in the distance there. Big open area here. We'll be at Star Rock soon. Just chilled on this bench here for a bit to have some grapes, some water. Kind of makes me wonder why this has to be chained down. I don't know who's carrying a bench out of this huge open area, but it was tempting. But even though I'm pretty well hydrated now, I don't think I'll be taking the bench with me. So off to Star Rock. Not a lot going on at the Chestnut Grove Nature Preserve. just a lot of nature being preserved. I've only seen 3 other people on this entire trail today. My chair back there, my bench that I didn't steal, was right at the 3-mile mark of what I did. So by the time I get out to Star Rock here, it'll be about 4 miles. And I've seen 2 bikers on this part of the trail, and just one other hiker. He left the parking lot right before me, and when I was almost to Turkey Hill, he was running back down. So I think he just went up and ran back down. I asked him if he ran to the top on that incline. He said no. So they're the only people I've seen out here today, which is good. There we go. Here's our little Star Rock indicator. So it's not marked very well when you get there. You kind of have to know where to look, but we'll get there. 4 miles exactly from the Turkey Hill parking lot. Come to a split in this trail. It's a little bench, and warning about fires and what time the park closes, but there's not really any indication that there's anything cool out here except a little trail. It does lead out to the Star Rock Overlook. I'm afraid of heights, but I'm usually fine with overlooks. This one skis me out just a little bit. It kind of protrudes out, and it's pretty much straight down to the river, but just the way the rocks hang, and I think they angle down a little bit. I think that's what gets me. But make myself sit out there anyway, because it's a pretty cool place, and confront your fears, get over it. Yeah, so here we are. Yeah. So yeah, that's just a pretty cool drop off there. Make sure my poles don't go anywhere. But yeah, just these angles here of the rocks are a little weird, and man, you just, whew, there's a protrusion here. Great view though, man. Wide, flat Susquehanna River. Yeah, I just don't, I feel really weird up here, but it's great. Yeah, I wanna, why is this on my left shoulder? Alright, so I'm coming out here. You can see down the river is the Safe Harbor Dam. So we're just north of Safe Harbor, Peckway area, and we're just south of Columbia, Washington Borough. Right below us is kind of the flat rail trail and the low grade trail that I'm going to take back. But yeah, I'm going to have a bite to eat out here. Definitely drink some more. And then we'll head back. Did bring a new trail beer with me. I'm not sure if I'm completely thirsty for it, but it is River Runner and I am right above the river, so I'm probably gonna whip that puppy out. Alright, still at Star Rock. Got the old selfie stick out so we can see what this is like. pack it in, pack it out. Horrible crush, but it's gonna go in my pocket. Thank you, craft beer companies, for packaging in cans. Gonna head out of here. One last view. We just scrambled down from Star Overlook, and then this is the Enola low-grade trail. I mean, it's a rail trail biking path. And I'm not gonna video too much because this is all it is, just kind of a packed gravel trail right back to where we started. So did all the hills up and down on the way to Star Overlook, but yeah, I'm okay just going flat on the way back here. Yeah, I don't know, it's a hot day. It is 10:30 in the morning, and already pushing 80, but the humidity is way up there. It's supposed to go to 90. Yeah, the watch doesn't tell me humidity, but it's thick. It is pretty thick. So I was gonna take this trail back and probably be home by lunch. So hey, if you like what we're doing, click that like button. Still got my YouTube etiquette here. Click that like button. Subscribe. That's the best thing you can do to help me out here. Subscribe and watch some videos. And hey, I'll be blunt. Someday I'll make money off of this, and then we'll go on more awesome hikes, different places, and I can keep doing what I like to do, and hopefully you guys like watching me. So hiker dude dad with one more good look out at the river here, and I'll see you next time. Little bonus footage on the Enola low-grade trail. There's a Caboose here. Yeah. I don't think you could go inside or anything, but yeah, they refurbed this in July 2013. Painted it, well, went back to the 1914 paint scheme. I was thinking 16 to 18, but nah. Definitely in 1914, I mean, obviously. So this Caboose on just a little piece of track here. Yeah, well, that's bonus footage from me, so enjoy.